All right, so I am at my ironing board and I have my strip of bias. I've already subdivided this a little bit. This piece is going to be for my double fold bias and my stitch in the ditch bias. So I'm going to go ahead and press this. You'll press the seam allowance all to one side, it doesn't matter which. And then I'm going to press this piece into quarters. So I'm going to press it in half first. Just like so. When you are ironing bias and you are going around a curve, you can really press a curve into the piece just like so. It naturally wants to do that. You can press it back out straight. I'm sewing it straight today. But you can work with the fabric and the elasticity in those fibers to do that. And then after you press it in half, I'm going to go back and press it up into the fold. I'm working with a lot of steam still, and it'll definitely get very hot, so be careful. Okay, so once I have both of those edges touching the center, I'm going to go back and just kind of refresh that center half seam press. I'm sorry, not half seam. Just press it in half one more time just to make sure it's really crisp and all my lines are fresh. Okay, so this is my piece when it has successfully been ironed into quarters, okay? The next piece is for our bias facing, and I'll use this one. A bias facing, you're simply going to iron in half. Just like so. And then my next piece is a Hong Kong bias, and I'm going to iron this in half. And then only iron one side in half. So the other I'll leave open at 1 inch wide. Okay. So just as a refresher, I have my double fold and stitch in the ditch bias. This is pressed into quarters when I open it up. And then I have my bias facing piece, and this is only pressed in half. And then actually preemptively, I'm going to press it in half again. So my bias facing piece is pressed in half. I'm going to take my folded edge just up to meet the raw edge, just like this, and kind of preemptively iron that. Okay, and then my Hong Kong bias piece is ironed in half and then only one side. So really just 2 creases. So think about it as ironed in 1/4. Okay, and now I will take these to my machine.